your boy, Roger Moore. The Lift Show.
Affinity Xtra, be extra.
This is your boy, Roger Moore. The Lift Show.
Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Yo. This is my last time in the studio. It's like Tulio. My name ain't Coolio. Yo, this is the boy here, Roger Moore, and Affinity Xtra. Oh my gosh, we got renovations happening in the studio space here at Grows in the World. And you know, so basically I'm gonna be a nomad. I won't have this pretty background anymore after this week. I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna crank it up, we're gonna have some good fun, and we're gonna try and do this thing, man. Still, guys, you know, this is how we do it here. And if you need to extra, so got some music back over, and this is what I want. But anyway, so yeah, I keep up some tracks. Oh, I can't believe it, guys. It's gonna be so, I gotta move out, set the new space, do the shows. Oh, it's gonna be a Zoom life like it's in COVID, man. But anyway, love to everybody else. So let's lift Jesus higher, lift myself up, lift my spirits, lift everything up higher. Anyway, so yeah, still we got a chat pad as well. Still anyway, but this is what here. Let's do it, man. See fast, one step away. And a cup of coffee and a piece of cake.
My voice through these speakers, then you should know the Lord's trying to reach you. Whether we met when I was in the streets, passing out CDs, or at a show, it was for a reason. God sends me to different places, amongst different faces, to give them hope that there's a way of escape out of their situations. That includes you, look into it a little deeper. You ain't listening to me talk by a coincidence. God knew we were gonna meet. That's why he gave me all of these rhymes and tons of beats. Cause maybe when we met we couldn't talk for very long, but at least what I couldn't say the music will complete. So listen to my lyrics when you play my songs, cause you're the reason why I make these songs. All of these late night sessions, all of them add to a chance to stand here and ask you. See heaven's only just one step away. So won't you say yes? He's calling out your name. See heaven's own, just one step away. So won't you say yes? He's knocking at your heart. If you can hear my voice through the speakers, then you are still alive and still breathing. Whether you've seen a lot of years in your life or you're young, it wasn't the alarm, it was God who breathes life in your lungs. And he woke you up for a purpose, if anything, so I can tell you that he loves you, even if you think you're worthless. Why would he send his only son who was perfect just to die for you if he didn't think that you were worth it? If you're thinking this is really odd, well ask him for yourself. Jesus, are you really God? And if you are, can you tell me if the words of this man are true? Then get ready, cause he's alive and he will answer you. He will show you that he's real, share his plans for you. And when others abandon you, he'll take a stand with you. So ask him for his help. There's only one way to find out, and that's to ask him for yourself. See heaven's own, just one step away. So won't you say yes? He's calling out your name. See heaven's own, just one step away. So won't you say yes? He's knocking at your heart. He's at your heart. And I hear him saying, I just want to be. Yeah, I hear him saying, I just want to be. Do you hear him saying, I just want to be you, my own. See, heaven's only just one step away. So won't you say yes, cause he's calling out your name. See, heaven's only just one step away. So won't you say yes, he's knocking at your heart.
Lately I've been all up in my feelings. Why you trying to push me to the limits? I don't trust nobody, really paranoid. This is not the way I should be living. Cause I don't wanna go back to the old me. Yeah, I don't wanna go back to the old me. Why you trying to push me to the old me? I don't wanna go back to the old me.
Yeah, check it. I never thought I'd see the day I break my mama's heart, but I know I did every time I let that lighter spark. Was swimming with them sharks for so long, almost lost my life. Mine was gone, stuck in the dark, but somehow I still made it to the light, yeah. And I can't lie, maybe I be in my feelings. Emotions run through the ceiling, so lately I just reveal them. I can't conceal them, I really need healing with this pain I'm dealing with. My heart is reeling from broken friendships and folks I'm building with. Then the Lord spit off in that dirt and gave me eyes to see. I had to get it out the mud and serve him faithfully. Please
A bit
pray
of Sound of Five.
I'm on, keep me from home. Fighting demons, dodging stones, but I gotta stay strong. Pick up the phone and tell wifey I love her. She say the same, and she say.
This is what you're in the live show on Infinity Xtra. This is the last time I'm gonna be in the studio for about 2 months because of renovations. 2-3 months, man.
All in, baby, I can never fold. That's on my soul. Let's go.
Lately I've been all up in my feelings. Why you trying to push me to the limits? I don't trust nobody, really paranoid. This is not the way I should be living. Cause I don't wanna go back to the old me. Yeah, I don't wanna go back to the old me. Why you trying to push me to the old me? I don't wanna go back to the old me.
Yeah, I never thought I'd see the day I put my mama through it. Bullet hit my body, broke my bone, put holes through it. I don't claim to know it all, but I know that God knew it. And I'm still standing tall, so tell me, won't he do it? I'ma build my dreams tall up on these sleepless nights. A lot of stuff on my mind, I ain't been sleeping right. Ain't no sense in me crying, so I just keep it tight. And you already heavy, so I just keep it light. But walk with me though, come and share some of my burdens. Talk to me, bro. Where the strong go when we hurting? I ain't caught this vibe in a minute. Man, it got me all in my feelings, for real.
Lately I've been all up in my feelings. Why you trying to push me to the limits? I don't trust nobody, really paranoid. This is not the way I should be living. Cause I don't wanna go back to the old me. Yeah, I don't wanna go back to the old me. Why you trying to push me to the old me? I don't wanna go back to the old me.
Yeah, It's the type of vibe make you tap dance on a brick. Make a little fella feel macho, turn a killer whale to a fish. It's the same one you counted out, now I'm 10 toes in the mix. They try to give me the boot, but I just laced them up and hit a lick. They passed on me, but it's past tense. Chasing a milli to my last cents. I got it back on the back end. Remember they slept when we back when I would catch fades in the back streets. Mama used to ball our eyes out, now we ballin' out just like some athletes. Hit a triple-double last week, yeah. Take a look around, but we came from nothing. We talk that talk, cause they never put us in a discussion. Outcasted, but now we the only thing they be discussing. We used to walk in busted, now my Jesus piece bustin'. Beside Adina, I'm playing, I'm really the GOAT when it come to my city. Know some rappers that wouldn't agree, but that's nothing but pride, I know that you feel me. Know after this, they gon' ask for a feature. I love getting pages to make you look silly. Got hit in the corner, well, I had no entry, but now I'm releasing the GOAT that was in me. Should've seen the way I crept in with the swag. Never saw it coming, I just took off with the bag. I took the game for ransom, now I'm making my demands. This that type of confidence that put a hold on all your plans. This that confidence, look at haters, smack that in the eye. This that confidence, sneak dishes, don't hear the reply. This that confidence, always kept my head towards the sky. This that confidence, you still kicking and they wonder why. We don't conversate with no self-harming voices, and we don't let no worldviews confuse our choices. Yes is yes, no is no, doubt is timely and pointless. Why would I be double-minded? I'm the one that's anointed. Lost myself for a moment, identity filled the void. Haters sing like David Ruffin, but they know I'm the voice. They wouldn't turn their chairs around and even clap till I showed them. I'm really snapping like the crowd at the end of a poem. Oh yeah, I'm coming for your raps and the person who wrote them. Y'all be really sharing pens like some students in homeroom. Behind these Mary Maj lens, I can see that they hope.
Oh, slight technical issue there. Man, this is a problem when you use these type of decks. Anyway, let's get to deconstruction by Lecrae. That was confidence. Forgive me for that, guys. It just focusing on the next track. Liquor too much. These bars are tight. This is why I wanted to drop this in there.
I deconstructed long before people knew what to call it. I know that's scary to some folks, so hold on, let me pause it. Take you back to how it started. Maybe you relate. Maybe you ain't never met me, but you know my pain. Focused on Jesus in Atlanta, fresh from Tennessee. Wasn't legalistic, catch me with a cup of Hennessy. I would speak at churches, hang with leaders and such. You know, Judah, Piper, and Keller. Tony Evans was clutch. I was so involved, never thought that I could fall, y'all. Right before the fall of 2015, I was all off. It involved killing Michael Brown, had me feeling down. Tweet about it, Christians call me clown. I was losing ground, and Bodie was a hero of mine. Met with him plenty times. This time when he spoke, it cut me deeper than I realized. Doubled down, spoke about my pain. I was met with blame. Shame on you, Cray. Stop crying, get back to Jesus' name. Cut me deep, I was losing sleep. God ain't these your sheep? Why they hate me like they do? Maybe grace is really cheap. Maybe this is all a lie. They don't really love me. They just love it when I say the things they want to hear in public. Feel like following their God, me turning on black people. Is black evil? Why do they hate and attack people? I'm vulnerable and cautious. I'm reading Baldwin. Ta-Nehisi got me thinking, now I'm going all in. I ain't know if God was real no more. Every day we getting killed and I can't deal no more. I started slipping in the darkness, I'm feeling heartless. Christians got me traumatized, I don't know who God is. Drinking liquor for my therapy and smoking Mary Tree. Maybe I should get divorced, I don't know why she married me. What's the purpose, what's the point? Nothing matters, I'm just matter, I'm just atoms. Ain't no Eve and ain't no Adam. What is Zannies, let me at 'em. I was floating in confusion until I dropped. Woke up in a clinical depression, then it all stopped. Sinning like Saul till I hit Damascus. God knocked me off the mule before I hit the casket. Heard a faint voice calling me late. I couldn't sleep. It said, Cray, I know you love me. I need you to feed my sheep. Tears streaming as I weep. Felt I heard the Lord speak. I've been running from you, but you never ran away from me. It was people that hurt me. It wasn't God, though. I let the church trauma turn into a God wound. I learned the Western world has twisted up the scriptures. So when I re-enlisted, I learned the Eastern context, the way that Jesus meant it. My peace has been cemented. My soul has been relifted. My deconstruction ended. Reconstruction is beginning. My peace has been cemented. My soul has been relifted. My deconstruction ended. Reconstruction is beginning.
please stop poking the bear for another one down. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Leave me alone.
Closed caption so you acknowledge this. Closed casket, throat gashing. My pen game on contra clips. Ink on octopus, flow so aquatic. This boatload of hope dope. Quote smoke like ganja lit. Go toe-toe, brick roads, but the code never stopped the itch. Frost on my nose, just expose all the conscious grit. Rose from the bottom where no fathers live. Just toxins and trauma trips. They called us crack mama kids. They slap labels on our brownish skin. But by faith, look at this, my God. Accomplishments, enemies on opposite. Feet game on gotta get. Fruit don't bear truth, it's just rotten and honey dip. Cute how you think that you got knowledge here. He who knew you before you could acknowledge him. Yet they take shots at all my father's kids till you get gripped and deuce with a holy tip. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air.
A bit of AI, the anomaly. Stay safe.
Gun smoke in the air, got another one down. Stay safe. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air, got another one down. Stay safe. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe.
I remember in music pounding the pavement about my sleeping arrangement. Yeah, typical story. I'm talking 2 at the head and 2 at the leg. But yeah, I have my own bed. I'm just used to the family sleeping on me. I ain't talking about music, talking about shooting. I can't tell you how many this trigger finger has ruined. A lot of people abusing the bigger calling, cause they never realized that my testimonial wanted. I remember way back on one of these projects, I dropped a little single and people was paying homage. Then I looked and seen somebody talk real wild in the comments, saying he gon' yada yada to the homie, blacker, nah. I ain't falling for nothing, homie, that's Xtra. Then my little homie, I did a favor for way back. Say he from my city and I'm ready for some payback. Say the word, I know exactly where his mama stay at. Chill, I got a show out there, I want you to go. I don't want no smoke, I just need the hammer close. Stay around my table, but keep hostility low. But if something start looking funny, just blow. Say less. Now I'm chilling at the show and my homie holding this one. I see Goofy walking toward me, a false move and he done. Checking him for the violence and all I'm seeing is none. Then he has to take a picture with his son. Stay safe, homie.
Gunshots and smoke in the air, got another one down. Stay safe, homie. Gunshots and smoke in the air, got another one down. Stay safe, homie. Gunshots, gun smoke in the air, got another one down. Stay safe, homie. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe.
Stay safe. Easy. Good drop some Xtra on Burgundy.
In the bed for another one down. Stay safe, homie. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Leave me alone.
Yo, it's our Burgundy's new album. The track's called Eyes to See. This is how we do it, if we take you.
Hallelujah. Blessed and highly favored. I love myself as well as my neighbor. Enjoy peace and love, yet I'm nothing to play with. Y'all running with the latest, what I believe is sacred. Our Father in heaven gave us eyes to see, to make distinctions between the psyops and the prophecies. I'm from a place where they downplay your atrocities, give you milk and cheese and never pay the proper fees. My brother's trying to calm the beast by copping pleas, but the only place the beast want the sheep is in his teeth. Father, forgive them for they know not what they do, but don't mistake, that's for the sheep who fell away, that's not for you. A wolf knows he ain't in the dark about his plans. He coming for the flock, he want that blood on his hands. Want your throat not to breathe. In the lake of fire, he wants you to go beneath. Praying on you until your flesh, he wants you to sow a seed. Deferred hope maketh the heart sick. Yeah, Satan love it when you deceive. Disparaging remarks about our heritage and false narrative that said there's no merit to what we read, man. That gaslight like a flashlight. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Y'all need to get that bag right. Wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. One hell of a ticket, pun intended. Don't you say I cussed. We've been through enough. 400 plus. Our time is up. Take off these cuffs. I've been in repentance for this lust. Not with the porn, but I can swipe up an image and feel disgust. What? They think I'm tripping cause I want more for myself. So that even in my thoughts, I'm not whoring myself, yeah. Luring myself away from righteousness with my desire. My right hand mislead me, cut it off like Michael Myers. Life is easy, it's just complicated by these liars. Truth is confiscated, to get it you need the God of Zion. They confuse the sheep with disbelief and self-reliance. Took the Father's name off creation and blamed the science. Hebrews never boarded but still became compliant. Mission aborted, some of us refuse to slay this giant. That talking head should be severed off and dead. Bring us Pentecost instead, let's start speaking with tongues of fire. Ain't wanna preach to us, now the preaching coming from the choir. Y'all too corporate, tell me how does a preacher retire? I see y'all done bought the lies and y'all receipt expired. From the Holy Spirit, I don't never want no peace and quiet. The sheep hear the word of the most majestic, wonderful counselor, blessed voice of the shepherd. Meanwhile, all of the goats are disconnected, lawless, trading the promise of the blessed for a death wish.
Back to back with Xtra Burgundy right now, guys. That's how we do it. This is called Mansions, yo guys. Check out the new album, man. You know, Ishan's with the hardcore lyrics out there still, you know. And this is me in the studio for the last time. Oh my gosh, no more pretty background for X amount of months. I'm not happy about that, but this is how we do it.
Perfect, even as I and the Heavenly Father are perfect. That's what he said. But when you start practicing perfection, the Christians say it won't work. So you got to go to heaven to be perfect. And that's the biggest cop-out in the world. If you die a devil, as a tree falls, so shall it lie.
They told us we couldn't keep all of the commandments, Passover lamb, blood covers me, got us eating in the famine. Chosen, yeah, the elite, we was lost and abandoned. Prodigals, back on our knees, when he put us on our feet, it's gonna be in a mansion. Count it all joy when they test this faith that you fasted and you pray for. We gon' be steadfast, lacking nothing. If we ever need something, we gon' pray more. Then we gon' do what he say. Smash every idol they put on display. No whipping, no chain, gon' lead us astray. That type of thing happened back in the day. But it's all different now. The lost been found, we ain't falling for religion now. If you say I'm in a cult cause I'm woke and I prefer lamb over goat, I ain't tripping now. Your hope is in slave master quotes that have nothing to do with the script when you strip it down. You following the doctrines of men, and men who refuse to repent, letting sin abound. And even if he is working on me, I still ain't no excuse for me not to be holy here now. Every curse passed down from my mom or my dad, I'ma burn that flag and I'ma tear it down. Identify my burdens and lay them down. If a barrel in my face, I'ma stare it down. Cause men smell fear like dogs. It ain't sweet cause you see me in these vlogs, I don't play around. Not just a fan of this word, I'ma stand on this word like trial. Put my hand on this word, make a vow, confessing on my sins out loud. I come to the Father like a child, head covered in the shroud. Take it off without throwing in the towel. Race for the humble, resistance for the proud. You praying I stumble and you won't even walk a mile. I could do all things, Messiah giving out power. Told us we couldn't keep all of the commandments. Passover lamb, blood covers me, got us eating in the famine. Chosen, the elite, we was lost and abandoned. Prodigals, back on our knees, when he put us on our feet, it's gonna be in a mansion.
I can't get better. Fasting, I'm standing and reading and praying no matter the weather. Joy, love, and peace erase all disbelief. I've been keeping my head up. At the pace of a heavenly citizen, obedient faith is gonna get us in. Conviction gives way to my discipline, yeah. I can get better. Fasting, I'm standing and reading and praying no matter the weather. Joy, love, and peace erase all disbelief. I've been keeping my head up. At the pace of a heavenly citizen, obedient faith is gonna get us in. Conviction gives way to my discipline, yeah.
You trying to tell me that you gotta put other gods before the Most High God? You gotta bow down and worship statues. You gotta take the Father's name in vain. You can't remember the Sabbath. You can't honor your father and your mother. You gotta murder. You gotta commit adultery. You gotta steal. You gotta bear false witness. You gotta covet what belongs to your brother.
Nalidas is back. Still hopeful with the Dayton. God over money. This is how we do an Affinity Xtra. We be Xtra.
Glory to glory, no stopping. Cloud ain't a wave when your soul is on auction. When people are dropping like flies and some losing lives while we debating on doctrine. Guess we predestined to fight this dimension. No choice on this matter unless it's regression. I'm choosing this word and to get your attention. Guess
this is one of the freshest prints of Affinity Xtra. I play these fresh tunes. Fresh off the press.
Mark of the beast
2023.
It comes in a chip through a dose of vaccine. But it's a conspiracy, it's a conspiracy. What if it's true? Y'all won't be hearing me, y'all just comply. Sounds like it's fear to me. Jesus is looking for those who are willing, but most of y'all sitting, they stealing your children. Y'all willingly give them, it sounds like religion. Wise as a serpent, I'm calling it wisdom. The devil ain't sneaky, he's right in your vision. Instead of resisting with no fight you giving, I guess that it's true when you live in the system. When given a choice, I guess it's a given. We still choose the fruit in the garden forbidden. What happened to a man of faith? Yeah. Why so many fall away? Couldn't stand up, so they all are fake. Wasting their time, was it all in vain? Yeah. Selling their soul for a bit of change. Seems only a few will runs remain. What happened to a man of faith? Yeah. Why so many fall away? Couldn't stand up, so they all are fake. Wasting their time, was it all in vain? Selling their soul for a bit of change. Seems only a few will runs remain. We're all the men that will stand in the gap for their families, cause the devil plans to attack. If he can, he'll extract man from the pack. Then it's a wrap, we will see families detached. A house can't stand if you damage or crack the foundation. Remove the man, we collapse. He wants masculinity banned, that's a fact. Cause when the man is present, the family's intact. Satan wants to tip the scales. He wants our women doing this themselves. He wants them and our daughters full of hearts where resentment dwells. He wants our sons either feminine or fit for jail. So I gotta ask y'all again, where are the men on defense guarding them from the plans of the devil? And from start to end, that will be there to teach the word of God to them. It's like that. What happened to a man of faith? Yeah. Why so many fall away? Couldn't stand up, so they all
people, this is called Still Hopeful, man. Yo, put it on your playlist right now. Yo, hope if you hear some of the other DJs are listening in, you know, I'll take some tips. You got me.
What happened to a man of faith? Why so many fall away? Couldn't stand up, so they all are fake. Wasting their time, was it all in vain? Yeah. Selling their soul for a bit of change. Seems only a few will runs remain.
It's gonna be bad, it's got nobody.
Hey.
Yeah, you know,
you ain't got nobody else, you got Jesus.
It's playful vibe, you know?
It's a vibe, how I feel inside. It's a high, got me in the skyline. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. Whipping on the freeway, lit like it's my B-day. G.O.D. my DJ, he just be on replay. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I've been up and I've been down. The same. You pick me up, then wipe me down. No pain. Not gon' lie though, I was not okay. Hit the ground, you held me down. Anyway, I can't help myself. Look what you done for me. I want no one else. Lord, just stuck with me. If I were to leave, where would I go? I go. Jesus, take the lead, get the blindfold. Let go. It's a vibe, how I feel inside. It's a high, got me in the skylight. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. Whipping on the freeway, lit like it's my B-day. G.O.D. my DJ, he just be on replay. I don't need nobody but you.
Nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I've been high, I've been low. Look back, I don't know what I was on. I coulda, woulda, shoulda lost my mind a long time ago. You came right along, picked me up and said I could ride along. This where I belong. Then you signed me on to GOM and told me to write these songs, so I keep going. And I have to tell everyone what you done for me. I have to tell everyone what you done for me. You took my shame in exchange, you said I am free. You took my shame in exchange, you said I am free. I give you my life, but you gave me life first. Since you gave me light, I guess this is like work. If I were to leave, where would I go? Jesus, take the lead, get my blindfold. It's a vibe, how I feel inside. It's a high, got me in a skyline. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. Whipping on the freeway, lit like it's my B-day. G.O.D. my DJ, he just be on replay. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you.
A bit of TLS, day ones. Yo, I'm gonna do some of my ex now, straight up.
Yo, this is bigger than songs. Day one means if I'm eating, I'm bringing you on. We make the table for you children. We talk rap and bringing back the feeling. Y'all know it's North Philly in the building. Now peep the plans. Iron sharpens iron and we all sharp. Couple bros with shooters in they prime, I mean they all spark. Seen that iron high, took no pleasure it seems. Stop comparing Megatron to Omega Supreme. Now the naysayers said what they said, but kept it all talk. Imagine trying to step to the steppers. That's a long walk. TLS the gang, know the crew stand with me. Double meaning, I say we lay hands, them things move quickly. I love the bros, always be the ones to help you out quick. Always on their job, I never seen them calling out sick. Can't doubt this, really broke bread, and we got hits. Wild bulls who rap smoother than Steve Harvey outfits. Tag team, setting up the faction, going peak the stage. Pride is a barber and a fighter if you seek the fade. It's never an issue, this what we engage. We gon' treat it like a game, yeah, streets of rage.
Yeah, I'll do this for the gang. Yeah, I'll do this for the gang. Yeah, I'll do this for the gang. For the gang. Yeah, I'll do this for the gang. All my day was those my bros. Yeah, I'll do this for the gang. TLS up in this thing.
Hey yo, I do this for my day ones. If I make it, that means day one. Keep it real, we gon' work the field until that day comes. About the Father's business, heaven's the inheritance. TLS up in this, the message of God takes precedence. Y'all chasing dead presidents. My pride and unbelief plagues the world just like a pestilence. All my bros move militant, we out here in the thick of it. United, one body like Bradley Cooper, we limitless. We fight with one spirit, one vision like we can't see what the limit is. God's plan so infinite. We got one mega mind larger than the megalodon. God transformed in prime. We wage war against the Megatron. El hijo pródigo, vivo del código de la palabra santa de Dios. Fui creado en semejanza. Él está conmigo, sé que nada me falta. Muevo montañas con mi fe tamaño grano motaza. I gotta mention wifey, that's my day one. She hold me down for real. She as real as they come. Stunning face, ain't got cake and talking about no fake one. She was riding, I was chasing cake and talking about no bake one. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. Stand firm with my brothers united, we run the race. When they ask who I do this for, I reply, yeah, I do this for the gang. Yeah, I do this for the gang. Rowdy. For the gang now. Yeah, I do this for the gang. On my day ones was my bro. Yeah, I do this for the gang.
No miss. Yeah, samples them stuff.
Man lives, man dies, man has objectives. Man proved effective. Man lives, man dies, man has perfected. But man lacks perspective. Come on. Before you found your voice, there was a chorus. Before you take your throne, you must restore it. Before your flesh and bone, before you build a home, before they chop them down, there was a forest. Before you found your voice, there was a chorus. Before you take your throne, you must restore it. Before your flesh and bone, before you build a home, before they chop them down, there was a forest.
We wanna be remembered in the annals of earth and not just another mammal. You remember me first to reach the pinnacle. Remember you were granite and dirt. Man is everything and nothing at the same time. Hey yo, we wanna be remembered in the annals of earth and not just another mammal. You remember me first to reach the pinnacle. Remember you were granite and dirt. Man is everything and nothing at the same time.
Before you found your voice, there was a chorus. Before you take your throne, you must restore it. Before your flesh and bone, before you build a home, before they chop them down, there was a forest.
Yeah, before y'all could cut it all down, y'all ain't even explore it. Yeah. Before you understood what it could do, y'all just destroyed it. Yeah. Before y'all could fall in love, before you even knew what it was. All of humanity's first house and home was the forest. Yeah. The rain on leaves tickling, the earliest of instruments. The melody we mimicking is the sound of wind whistling. Long before the sapiens chanting under the stars or camped under her canopy, she sang her own song and she was far from silent. No virus or violence, but the fragrance of her flowers, it continued to invite us. Our medicine, materials, our vitamins, our minerals, and all that is essential, it just grew right beside us. Entice us, started fighting over the gifts that she provided us. Scorching the very soil that all of us derive from. And when empires learn and can't withstand fire, we return to the land where our ancestors rain dance. We are all her creatures, we still bear her features. The one and only reason all living things is breathing. The city's deceiving, leave, go see the dirt. Young go be among the lungs of Mother Earth, cause
before you found your voice, there was a chorus. Before you take your throne, you must restore it. Before your flesh and bone, before you build a home, before they chop them down, there was a forest. Before they chop them down, there was a forest.
Okay, guys, I'm about to go in. Let me get that's better. Right, guys, so this is my last AX now. I was in the studio for a while, so I'm gonna make sure I hit some subjects that I'm passionate about anyway. Still, yeah. Now, the state of black music. When it says majority of black music, maybe I think we need to look at black music as a what's this reflecting now. Obviously, I'm one of the main guys behind Infinity Xtra because I want to celebrate positive black music. But just have a look at what Umar's saying because he's coming from the same tip as me anyway. So watch this, guys. Watch this.
Gangsta rap is the soundtrack of mass incarceration.
Come on.
It's the soundtrack of mass incarceration. The white power structure, particularly the untouchable power structure that controls gangster rap, deliberately redirected its aim in order to have black children indoctrinated with the kill, shoot, sell dope, sexual exploitation of black girls mentality in order to reinforce the European narrative that black men are only good for sex and dope. You understand? And unfortunately, we are playing into this, because whereas the white man is motivated by power, the black man is motivated by money. We have two totally separate agendas. As I spoke to you earlier, I said the Roman Catholic schools in Detroit wouldn't sell me a school. Those schools are still for sale 6 years later because they are about power, not money. Black people are motivated by money. That's why we don't have anything. We need power. You understand? And so, unfortunately, black men are going to go down in history, and gangster rappers in particular are going to go down in history as being the only human population in the history of the world to participate in the extermination of their own public image. No other group in history has participated in the eradication of a positive image of themselves in major mainstream media. Gangster rap.
Okay, so guys, you gotta taste of that anyway. So, and it's something that's really I'm really passionate about. Yeah, for me, there's a part of self-reflection in terms of as black people. You know, we look at the most popular elements of our music in world culture. It reflects a negativity. We're the only culture that actually pushes and reflects negativity when it comes to crime, when it comes to drug taking, when it talks about treating our women. Now, it's funny because I look at the children these days coming up from the children and from the parents. The people that have children like myself who are teenagers now, yeah, it's really amazing how when we grew up, you know, we were shielded away from listening to secular music. Now, I'm not getting no arguments about whether you listen to secular music or not and whatever. They're still, yeah, in a different time zone and whatsoever. And today's secular music has been almost polluted by a negative image of black men, you know, or that we're the crime lords. I'm sick and tired of our forms of great music, whether it's rap, it's a great music style, whether it's drill, whatever you want to say is, whether it's grime, you know, the whole lot, hip hop, you know what I mean, whichever way you look at it, it is a brilliant form of communication. The problem that I have right now, if you really break down the amount of tracks that have been popular and whatsoever, you're going to look at it, you know, what is it doing? What's the message? You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of message of tunes are secular, positive, and, you know, whatsoever. But just really have a look at our music and what it's putting out there. People can say, oh, we're doing it ourselves. There is an element of what we have to do and we have to kind of fight against. You know, we're here to try and celebrate, you know, positive music. Are we going to get the support, the mass support, corporate supports? Not so quite, because maybe because we've got a message behind our music, which is gospel, the people may not want to support that. But we do have a lot of messages for culture and information out there from a positive standpoint. So people are really going to back that. That's kind of weird. Don't you want people to feel better within the community? But again, you know, that's something out there. But then my other question is to understand that the powers that we cannot see, you know, when it comes to music, is happy to see our culture, our skin folk, and it's not just our skin folk in terms of delivery, because let's face it, there are great, fantastic white rappers that portray negativity. H, when he came through the scene, I don't listen to his music now, but it was all about, you know, about girls and what he wants to do with girls and this and that and all that vibe and whatever, and everyone kind of like that vibe, but in a very, let's be real, you're not doing that with my sister, mate. I'm gonna knock it out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe still, you know. So it's about utilizing the music that's been created by us in a negative form, in bringing across a negative message that does not help. Now, people can say, "Oh, our music does not affect youngsters." I'm afraid it does. I watched a video the other day of guys that have been involved in gangs. And I said that when they're growing up and they're listening to all the gangster rap, they have actually fought around to go, that kind of builds them up and vibes them up while they're smoking their weed, and there's this vibe, might be something stronger than weed, or maybe it's a cigarette, or maybe some drinking some alcohol, and the music's boosting them up, and they feel like, what's the message of the music? And it's subconsciously as embedded what them need to do. Let's roll around like they own the gaff. Yo, nothing, G. And we're losing too many men, young women like this. So for me, it's important that we've got a fantastic message, a fantastic positive thing. But again, you know, when I speak to my cousin the other day, we was just talking about, you know, we always say, oh, we always killing each other. We need to focus and talk about that. It's not always about white people affecting us. That's a very, very valid point. But it's not about all white people. It's about people in power actually making us the push out, you know, crime. But, you know, they get rid of all the gospel programming fully almost from everywhere in the UK. Very few places have now gospel shows on BBC, on the BBC networks. But yet they push even more gangster rap on the system. So I'm like, really? So what's really the agenda? Or are we gonna stand there and watch? So guys, you know, before you start writing, think about what you're rapping about. If you're a gospel rapper, what are you coming against? Because sometimes you guys rap like you're coming against nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking a way of I'm really coming against a real thing. So that's how I feel about that, guys. You know, I just want our music to reflect positive messages. We can do that through the rap. We can do that from drill. There's nothing wrong with the forms of music. It's just the messages that we're saying at the top, man. You know, one of the young guys I used to mentor, the man tried to come tell me wanted to do an interview, and the next thing you know, I'm seeing people shooting a music video with man saying that, yo, guns and things run Birmingham. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry, I stepped off. That's why I don't do certain music videos. That's why I walked away from music videos. If it doesn't reflect something that goes against what I feel that needs to be going out in the community, I'm not gonna back it. That's just me. Even if it pays the bills, I'm not gonna back it. That's just my principles, guys. I might be broke, I might not be rich because of it, but I can live with myself anyway still, yeah. That's the way it goes. But it's Roger and Infinite accelerating us music back origin. That's just how I feel about that stuff, man, anyway, still, you know. So big up to Umar. We might not be on the same page using Pan-Africanism. I'm into gospelism with a bit of pan. The gospel in the Pan-African viewpoint. But listen, man, love his words, truth that he puts out there anyway. So yeah, nothing but love. This is Roger and the Phoenix, extra celebrating gospel music black courage.
Just another man, will you remember me first to reach the pinnacle? Remember you were granite and dirt. Man is everything and nothing at the same time. Before you found your voice, there was a chorus. Before you take your throne, you must restore it. Before your flesh and bone, before you build a home, before they shot them down, there was a forest.
Yeah, before y'all could cut it all down, y'all ain't even explore it. Yeah. Before you understood.
Hey, but yo, got shout out there by Augustus Stewart. Yeah, man, I know it's coming a long way. In his book, he talks about this issue when it comes to black music. And you know, he's definitely coming from a gang perspective. And his book is Incarnation, Addiction, and the Cross. Yo, guys, check that out, man. I'm sure you can go on Amazon for that.
She was far from silent, no virus or violence, but the fragrance of her flowers, it continued to invite us. Our medicine, materials, our vitamins, our minerals, and all that is essential, which just
yeah, guys, we just need to support positivity.
Started fighting over the gifts that she provides us, scorching the very soil that all of us derive.
Yeah, even if the message isn't quite our message, yo, man, we have to push cleanness.
We are all her creatures, we still bear her features. The one and only reason all living things is breathing. The city's deceiving, leave, go see the dirt. Young, go be among the lungs of Mother Earth, cause before you found your voice, there was a chorus. Yeah. Before you take your throne, you must restore it. Yeah. Before your flesh and bone. Yeah. Before you build a home. Before they shot them down, there was a forest. Before they shot them down, there was a forest.
D1 real.
Track sounds.
What's really real? Let's talk about it. Look, the word real got used way too much. The definition of real got screwed up. Once we became mature, lots of us learned. The people we call real, lots of them weren't. Some people have appeal, but that don't mean they real. Some people sign a deal, but that don't mean they real. Some sell weed and pills, but that don't mean they real. Some flash $100 bills, that don't mean they real. You mention God, we say he the realest all day. So someone in opposition to God must be fake, right? So now the standard is defined. Exclusive rights to whom the title real should be assigned. If God wouldn't do it, it ain't real. If God wouldn't approve of somebody's movement, it ain't real. If God's word doesn't co-sign it, it ain't real. And that's just how it is. Tell me how that make you feel.
Oh goodness gracious, wow you.
Yeah, this is Real by D1. This is my last time in the studio, and then I'll be down to shows just in the car and Zoom. But I'm gonna try and make them look good still, people.
Gotta be exhausting. No loss if you give me who you are. I'll take you how you are.
Let's play a game. Everybody's bank account is back to zero. Nobody's famous and there's no such thing as a hero. Take away the success, take away all the followers. Take away the charisma, now it's really allowing us to look at one another as equals. No prejudice, no bias, just a bunch of imperfect people. Everybody's on the same playing field.
Yo, Gustus, you too right, man. You need to come on to a show. Yo, Gustus, hit me up on Insta, bro. So we can set up a meet. I know I'm gonna be on Zoom for the next couple months, yeah. But yeah, we need a conversation anyway, because I think some of the stuff you're saying is 100. So we'll get into that, guys. Yo, you heard it first. We can link this up. Augustus, hit me up on Insta. You know, and you know where I'm at, man. Roger Moore. Is it UK or W7? I'm sure it's Roger Moore UK. I'm still on that story, yeah. You'll find Roger Moore anyway, bro. Just hit me up on Instagram and we line this up. But anyone out there want to talk to me about real stuff, hit me up. But yo, Augustus, we need to, because we know the Bromtown thing, you know.
All the masking faces, that's gotta be exhausting. No loss if you give me who you are. I'll take you how you are. I'll take you how you are.
21 couldn't break my soul. I did it while on all 10 toes. Y'all 10 too flow. And my mental's cold, it's elastic like. Y'all might want to pass this mic, this ain't Black Death. Word to pass the mic, this is second chance at life. What are you talking about? I never needed clout, I just needed a route. Never needed to shout. A quiet storm, that's where the journey indeed I'm about. What it seem I'm about. When I lost WAP, I thought I lost hip-hop. When I lost Bean, I thought I'd give up this dream. For real, for real. I left the tour cause I just didn't feel like I thought I'd feel. I was who I thought I was I caught in my own buzz? Nada. I am still Dundada, the one-shotter. Lyrically, that is Magna Carta, the Godfather. Talent's my one product. You know I got slaughter. You know my alma mater. Graduation with honor. Holla.
Oh goodness gracious, why are you afraid of showing me your real heart? All the masking faces, that's gotta be exhausting. No loss if you give me who you are. I'll take you how you are. I'll take you how you are.
Yeah, guys, this is Roger Moore here, and I'm feeling to X is celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do it anyway, so yeah, but this is how we celebrate it. Now, I'm going to do some talks about, my heart when it comes to music. I talked about already about how my feelings about how music being used in a negative sense, whereas our music, black music, be used negative viewpoint. And I want to look at the state of UK gospel right now. And when people hear the word state, they go, it's gonna go to an absolutely totally utterly trashy. It's funny because you speak to different people that have different opinions. And I think we everyone's got different expectations of UK gospel, and I think that the viewpoint and the barometer of that we look at UK gospel is a case of going, what's the quality and what's the amount of music we're putting out, as a indication of what's going on. The scenario is that wherever it filled you in, if there's 10 tracks that gets released every week, say for example in a rap scene outside of church or outside of Christian music, you know, there's gonna be 2-3 quality tracks and there's gonna be 8 actually dead tracks. Yeah, so maybe quality is a poor viewpoint. Also, the amount of music we put up is is really a case of going, okay, right, let's look at economics. Let's have a look at the backing that we have when it comes to our music. Is that a real possible? So maybe we're looking at things totally different. I know that maybe I see sometimes we have a wave of loads of releases when it goes dead for a while because there hasn't been a plan. Now, what I want to challenge UK gospel is that if we don't look back at seeing last time it was high, people talk about golden eras. Yo, what? Remember back in the golden era, and you had Sinai, you had Raymond and Cole, you had, you know, New Life's album, you had all these albums out here. Do you think Priscilla? You know, absolutely amazing albums. Obviously, you can say they can tell I'm London, Birmingham biased, but you know, you have all these albums coming out, you know, but yet, what really came out of it? Obviously, there's different reasons why they never made 3-4 years later. We may see a few of them around about the place, but they're not in the same capacity. How can we avoid that? That's the real question. Do we need to sell our soul, our music, our style to do that? I've seen people try that. Define what success is, you know, getting on TV, doing a few shows. I know some people that are really doing really well individually in the gospel scene that are living off doing gospel music in the UK. There are people living off doing creative stuff in the UK. So what's the state of UK gospel right now? For me, I think it's not the state, it's what's the culture. Are we still taking care of our own business and everything's about the next 5 to 10 years? The reason why we might not be the dominating forces when it comes to choirs like we were 10, 20 years ago, maybe because we never planned for this far ahead. We had a great time in our 20s. Never thought about when we get older, what our children are going to be learning and developing in. Never thought about it, did we? You know, did we think of the next generation on if we knock through the glass ceilings? We have to be knocking through glass ceilings. I think too often we say, well, there's a ceiling there, so I'm going to walk away. Every time we break a glass ceiling, things get better for the next lot coming through. And the next lot, because of children, I'm just seeing the amount of children that are doing their creative stuff outside of Christian music. I'm going, wow, like they're not even interested in doing something in Christian music. I'm not saying they're going to hell. This is not about that, guys. This is just seeing the amount of talent we've seen leave our spaces. So is the state great? Maybe there's great fantastic stories out there. There's great tales, you know, of success. There's great people getting on TV, whatever day it is, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's people killing it with trashing it on TBN. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you know this great? And people becoming prophets, apostles, disciples, or whatever you call them. God forgive me, what's that these days? But you know, all these great titles that people have, absolutely fantastic. But what is the culture? Is the culture fake kingdom? You know, are we proud of seeing the younger become better than us? Are we prepared to die? So, and you have to realize Christ died like a fruit. He died, and a seed grows out of the dead fruit, the fruit that hit the ground and died. You know what I'm saying? We're just not really prepared to die, are we? We just want to live as long as we can and rat out, and then the seed stays in the tree and it don't germinate for the next generation. That's why we're struggling to grow. And that seed doesn't mean you have to physically die. Maybe your generation, and it's maybe for the next generation onwards, or maybe for a 10-year cycle, but we've got to plant the seeds and you'll be blessed. Look at Noah Robinson. He's still functioning right now. He's gone through 3 generations of people. He's got young men and women playing, singing for him and all of his business, and he's still doing his thing in his 60s. I hope he's 60s. Yeah, I think he is 60s. In his 60s, chopping it out on TV like he's OG. Well, he's OG. You know what I'm saying? But so for me, you know, we need to stop chasing and actually coming together. That's one of the key denominators. That's why I'm part of GMIA. That's why, you know, I do with Infinity Xtra with some amazing presenters and DJs around the country. And that's my challenge to everybody out there. Is your question is, are we together on this? You know what I'm saying? You know, and big up to, again, one of the best albums last year, you know, looking for big things this year with Triple O, you know, got married last year. So let's see what go on and check out his album, guys. One of the best album for me from UK gospel last year. Yes, I said it. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do it anyway. So yeah. But check this out, guys. Let me drop this anyway. So yeah, because that tune's big anyway. It's got the truth and stuff on it, man. Yo, watch this.
They said they like the introspective trip, who gives it all? Sliding on beat drops when talking about his falls. Inspired by Mr. Cole and Mr. 32, who messed around in his 20s and in his 30s too. Watching the morning news, nothing new. I'm amused by the views of my Ghana girl, who I can say is now my muse. Muting the music is foreign, I'm like a forerunner, running for greater causes. I'm cautious, the second coming is coming. Counting and devious are the ways of attempting to take attention. My writing's like a 10 out of 10, 10 it again. That means when you play back, you hear back. So you're rewinding sense again. I'm feeling stressed at work, pressures of a 9 to 5, teams on my work lap. Meanwhile, see the Mac writing another line, work calls on the second phone. Insta remind, if I take my time, then I'm taking time. Tailor to cities, Manny and LDN, I'm like Annie. I saw the hard knock life, the vanity, feed the blind, they like the lights. Anarchy, I can speak with totality. Overhead is the canopy, like Umbrella Academy. Number 5, be on time. Present gift, I'm so glad to be giving up without quitting till I'm the first in line. Like I was January, mad at me, I no longer be, cause he's forgiven me for being me, like WCW and the broken B. Losing sting is what death lost when death lost. The price of life is one man's cross when God was crossed. Now they look at my horsepower like Ascot and see the stage of his glory. Wow, what a backdrop. I see too many liars, caps locked, fitted with boredom. When will their lack stop? My Lord is bolder, he is that rock. I see the stage of his glory. Wow, what a backdrop.
Yeah. I feel relaxed. Truth. They say if you look into the future, then you stricken with dread. Look too deep into the past and you live with regrets. So I'm in the present, getting some rest. White chocolate mocha, good music in the biblical text. Boy, already said sorry for the things that I done. Yeah, I done battled with some demons. This season is fun. Yeah, I done spent enough weekends, the weakest of them. Yeah, now I'd rather talk about all the reasons I won. Boy, I guess it all started with how I postured my heart. Yeah, heard the whispers in the room like a fly on the wall. Shit, said grace is for the people that rise and they fall. Deep side shit, from a kid to a thriving adult. Sometimes sorry is for God and nobody else. Other times apologize for compromising they trust. After you grinding for a minute, remember that you forgiven. And if you tend to forget it, keep reminding yourself. Get up, boy, wash your face and get back in the game. Shit, the quarter is not important if they asking for change. Huddle up with your tribe if they lack your restraint. Find yourself a good therapist that won't laugh at your pain. Self-discovery and healing all through various means. Bible reading, boy, and prayer, repair your esteem. Put meditation, self-care in between. Walk close, cause with God not as bad as it seems. Boy!
Looking back from
to my firstborn. To see the moment you were born, that was beauty personified. Emotional, didn't cry. Skin to skin, now my heart is alive, which is giving me drive. Yeah, so far apart, we're the worst ones. I'm writing this so you know that you were the one who made me. You came and changed me for better as I think of you daily. At the moment of writing this, I don't know your voice. I stay calm, cause the day is coming soon when we listen back together and you can ask me the questions, then holding you in my arms, both singing together, dance, taking the last glance of yesteryear. We stand in the dress to fear. I'm never letting go, tear apart every dripping tear. The tears I used to cry begin to cease. No more asking permission, I get to see you with ease. Now I feel like a father, I say it and I believe. You're all that I ever wanted and all that I ever need.
One, two, one, two. Oh, you're there. That's the sound of Triple O. Rising again. Check out his new album anyway, still, yeah. And this is from a boy, I Am Rescued. So a bit more creative. Watch this.
I blew the woo off.
Hey.
I blew the woo off. They like your woo saw. They like your cool off. I will not woo saw. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. They like your woo saw. They like your cool off. I will not woo saw. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off. Everybody tryna pop off, be a rock star. When I spit, snap, crackle, you could call it pop rock. Stretch your wrist, tryna build a name, boy that's perilous. When you die, you can't take it with you, that's irrelevant. My soul is worth more than gold. No, you don't own nothing, you'll give it back when you own something. Don't play with me and it's rescued, and your money couldn't protect you. When you die, then it's judgment, dog. Who you trust in yourself? I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. They like your woo saw. They like your cool off. I will not woo saw. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. They like your woo saw. They like your cool off. I will not woo saw. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off. Tear it down, burn out every idol in my area. Tryna pop off, I got caught in the hysteria. Numbers don't mean nothing if you wanna see something deep down. Unfulfilled, black hole, greedy glutton. Every name will bow, every tongue confess. Unashamed, turn and believe in Elohim got no weakness. Turn me up, I will not woo so. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. They like your woo saw. They like your cool off. I will not woo saw. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. I blew the woo off. They like your woo saw. They like your cool off. I will not woo saw. I spit the truth, dog. I blew the woo off.
Say pressure make diamonds, but I feel a lot of pressure on my bag lately. Yeah, and I wanna give up, but I gotta put the world on my back, baby. Yeah, I done came from a lot just to get to the top, like yeah, it's a whole lot of pressure. But I'm still applying pressure.
And from the jump, hit the squad and told them I'ma run it up, I'm cold with it. Standing next to me, you better bundle up, I'm froze with it. Might put all my diamonds in the slushy, cut my floors, crack his flow is mid. Tell him he ain't dope enough, your heart pump Kool-Aid and mine pump Douce. Please don't talk to me, cause I've been up 2 days. How you tap dance and run away, but still too lame. Gotta keep it on you, cause they shooting like it's 2K. Whoa, not at me, no, not at me. I'm out the way, just want the green, I'm low-key, and if I take an L, but I learn from every lesson. First the rise, then the fall, when you buckle under pressure.
They say pressure make diamonds, but I feel a lot of pressure on my back lately. Yeah, and I wanna give up, but I gotta put the world on my back, baby. Yo, I done came from a lot just to get to the top, like yeah, it's a whole lot of pressure, but I'm still applying pressure.
Applying pressure like I'm bleeding out. You look at me and see my life and know what he about. It's scary now. I ain't gotta do a song again. My catalog will cover it. I heard you had the summer hot. I guess I better smother it. Back again. I was sitting out. Fame worse than dope. Got y'all goofies out of chasing clout. Thumbing through them hundreds that advance. Money running out. Commas turn to zero. It's the end. That's what this point about in that cargo back to dealership. Reporting all your jewelry and all you got is memories. It's when you find humility. They come and go. But never learn from any lesson. First to rise, then to fall. When they buckle under pressure.
They say pressure make diamonds, but I feel a lot of pressure on my back lately. Yeah. And I wanna give up, but I gotta put the world on my back, baby. Yo, I done came from a lot just to get to the top, like yeah, it's a whole lot of pressure, but I'm still applying pressure.
What you know about pressure? Bullet in your body laid out on the stretcher. Doctors in the room trying to put you back together. Mind everywhere, trying to keep yourself together. Voices in your head like, this gon' make you better. You better not give up. What you mean you can't walk? Take your bed and get up. Show us God risen up. On the third disser, I rose from the ashes again like God with us. Y'all had to adapt to the dark. I was shaped in it. I've been through so much pain in my life. I should be atheist. If pressure makes diamonds, you looking at the great star. And I'm doing good thus far. Yeah, big pressure, big pressure.
They say pressure make diamonds, but I feel a lot of pressure on my back lately. Yeah, and I wanna give up, but I gotta put the world on my back, baby. Yeah, I done came from a lot just to get to the top, like yeah, it's a whole lot of pressure, but I'm still applying pressure.
Swayze, you already know what type of time we on. So check your watch real quick. It's God always or God no ways.
Yo, this is Swayze Butter. That was Pressure with Derek Minor.
Cause my haters gotta eat too. Let's go.
Listen, mother. I'm trying to get big for the summer. Keep working my butt off unlike all the others. And I give thanks to God when I wake up from slumber. Amen. Man, I just wanna hop in the cool with my brothers and leave my room cluttered and go out for supper. Keep spreading this bread. That's why my flow so butter. Can we take it back to the 8th grade? When I let it rip my tracks like a Beyblade. And I'm the substitute teacher on my name. Call me Joe Sue and Joe Swap and I whole sway. Used to sit in class dreaming about ball, man. All the tennis bracelets and the gold chain. Till I really found out what my soul ran. Gave it all to him, now I'm so changed. The simpler times before all the fights and before all the rhymes. Like Molly said back in 09, life is a battle, but it's about to climb. If you ain't see God, but you blind, I looked at the sky and every star's a sign. Baby, you made by design, take a 101, that's a one of a kind. Ay. Listen, mother, I'm trying to get big for the summer. Keep working my butt off unlike all the others. And I give thanks to God when I wake up from slumber. Amen. Man, I just wanna hop in the cool with my brothers and leave my room cluttered and go out for supper. Keep spreading this bread, that's why my flow so butter. Slipping and dipping, we smooth like butter. Giving, I'm working hard, never tripping. It's not a rep till it's finished. We get the bread up in summer. Apply the pressure with cutters. Your favorite rapper and mothers. I'm pushing Jeep and no gun on. It's all game. They told me stop what you doing, boy, quit it. I'm steady working while they be so litty. And they come to shine like a light, they forget me. But where was you at when I needed some healing? Got me the one bring the heavenly flow. I got angels around with a heavenly glow. It's a fire in me, no amphetamines. Though the trials with family was managing those. But you know what they were doing the most. Some people I had to leave and go go. Running my race that I hop on a boat. It's time to get it, I'm pushing on the stove. Listen, mother, I'm trying to get big for the summer. Keep working my butt off unlike all the others. And I give thanks to God when I wake up from slumber. Amen. Man, I just wanna hop in the cool with my brothers and leave my room cluttered and go out for supper. Keep spreading this bread, that's why my flow so butter. Ayy, stand on my money, my height stay the same cause it's crypto. I get my chest straight from distro. Anywhere I gotta go around the globe, homies stay with me, yeah, they be my kinfolk. I light up when I get the comments that say they so fire, bro. I don't need a Zippo. I hit the devil more easily now that he lost his feet. He slid and I tiptoe. I'm trying to get bands from the brim of my fitted to the pocket of my pants. Stay with the 3 like I'm Chance. DOC till I die and the king is a fan. I stick to the plan and keep my head low. I ain't in no position to make a demand, but they got a glance. How he got a brand with his grip of a middle school dance.
Okay, my boy Mike TZ released a new track for 2023. It's called
I'm no
Jersey. Ready?
Hey, I
was headed down the wrong path. I had to switch with the crew. Looking back at my past, I am not the same dude. Ay, I'm new, just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm just like Jersey, I'm new. Ay, I'm new, I'm new. Ay, I'm new, just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm new. Cause he paid the fee for my sins. Now I live with no regrets. Daddy didn't name me Keith.
Sounds of my TV.
Gotta sweat. Started off with my beginning small.
Yeah, loving the sound.
I came, used to do the show for free. Now they gotta cut it check. Hey. Now I ain't even tryna flex. I just follow God's plan for me. Then he came and did the rest. Now I walk around blessed. I done seen God do way too many things for me to be stressed. What's poppin'? Brand new me, I'm not him. Same old team that's got them. Same old scene, I'm locked in. Ayy, you know Jesus came to save. They pushing me, I'm pushing praise. You can see I'm not the same. No. I was headed down the wrong path. I had to switch with the crew. Looking back at my past, I am not the same dude. Ayy, I'm new, just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm just like Jersey, I'm new. Ayy, I'm new, I'm new. Ayy, I'm new, just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm new. Gotta shake that old me off. Shake that old me off. Gotta shake that old me off. Gotta shake that old me off. Shake that, shake that. Gotta shake that old me off. Shake that old me off. Gotta shake that old me off. Ay, shake off the old me, shake off the chains and the shackles tryna hold me. Yeah, tryna live holy, but I still need grace. We told me to come boldly. Ay, that's what I did. Then he threw my sins in the sea to forget. We made amends, now I'm forgiven. And he said I better not go back again. Better not. Yeah, yeah. Ay, can't go back. I can't. Yeah, staying on track. I'm staying. I got my favorite stack up. Yeah. Ay, ain't no lack. Everything I need, man, God got that to the old me. All of your past is back up. Headed down the wrong path. I had to switch with the crew. Looking back at my past, I am not the same dude. Ay, I'm new, just like Jersey, I'm new. Just like Jersey, I'm just like Jersey, I'm new. Devil try me one more time, I promise I'm gon' speak up. Devil try me one more
Another
time,
sound from the boy, my boy, Mike Easy. I promise 2023, 2023, yo.
I treat it just like the city transportation. I pull out the water and I bust them. This mouth full of lies, I don't trust them. Stays on his shirt, it ain't mustard. The sound of a chip, what you just heard. I got him mad, got him flustered. Cause now when I shoot my shot, it's just like.
It subs it up hardcore.
I just talked to God in front of womb, he said I've been a threat. Yeah, they try to put me in a box, I ain't fitting that. Even when they tell me what I'm not, I ain't feeling that. I'm switching. Hey, they tell me watch what I say, so I take it literally. Try to belittle me, I started speaking my dreams, now everything is starting to become real to me. I'm a grown man, tricks it for kids that will probably think it's silly me. When the song ends, all the haters listening, probably feeling me. Wait, start on the beat of my sock feet. Every time I speak up, the enemy gon' try to silence me. I'm sipping on hot tea. Solid foundation, they building their house with some sand and I'm stronger than concrete. The garment of praise that I'm wearing is priceless. You couldn't find this at a swap meet. Wait, devil try me one more time, I promise I'm gon' speak up. Devil try me one more time, I promise I'm gon' I promise. Devil try me one more time, I promise I'm gon' speak up. Look, I promise you this ain't a threat. They told me speak up, I say this with my chest. Don't got a tech, but I shoot with the text. When he move, that's an L like a knife playing chess. Just like a head-on collision, my life was a wreck, but thank God that he cleaned up the mess. When I wake in the morning, my mind I'm renewing. I might hit the Dougie, I'm fresh. Switch to the floor, I go with a different approach because I'm different than most. I got range. Ain't talking about weather, but I don't need an umbrella. Whenever I try to take it, they got range. Let me stop mumbling for they think that I'm fumbling. Gotta make sure they understand what I say. I'm starting to feel like I'm Birdman. Put some respect on my name. A lot of you think it's a game. I'm coming and breaking the chains. I rode with the lion and Judah. His name is Yeshua. He cannot be tamed. They think I'm swearing, I dibble and dabble and rapping and singing and still in my lane. If the devil try me one more time, I promise I'ma load with the Bible and bang.
No judge for a while. Well, in a while. The testimony of 2 minutes inside there for a while.
See, I'm sitting down in my whip and I'm just trying to figure out who I can go to churches.
This is Lecrae and 1K for you.
I'm not a bad guy. I've been telling all of my partners it ain't no scam. Even when I got jammed up, I told the lady cop. And I just had a court case. Why you judging me too? That ain't even what the Bible say. You supposed to love me too. I was in the mud. You supposed to pull me up. You just drugged me through. I was popping all the pills. You ain't pray for me. You just drugged me too. Coming up, I was bumping that cross movement. They was still calling it thug music. Gospel gangster when I'm walking in. You want the fake daps and fake hug music. When they hear the strip club music, they gon' get the instrumental. If I play fettuccine for the strippers, I bet they get real sentimental. Life is like a box of colored pencils. You're trying to write the rules with no utensils. You looking so stupid, plain and simple. You might as well
So top tracks that I've played over the years.
Go to heaven and tell God, move, step aside, allow me. That's crazy. You ain't finna get struck around me. And I know Christ died for us, but that ain't make you king. I put it on angel wing. I'm telling you. Why you giving me the runaround? We on the same team. Why you keep crabbing on my lifestyle? That's Eugene. See, look, I don't wanna just walk around feeling sad inside. That's blue jeans. Yeah, I don't care if y'all sitting there watching me. That's Ustream. I don't care about your made-up philosophy. I read Proverbs, fool. What you mean get up off the stage right now? You came to my concert, fool. It ain't even gotta be like this, but I'm fed up, man. They be saying I'm prideful when I got my head up, man. Why you tryna come fight me? You ain't squared up, man. I don't want no smoke, cause the game might tear it up, man.
I feel like my spiritual walk is a lot better than where it was. I think because I did grow up in the church and I had this, it was like this pressure to go every Sunday.
Yeah, hey, no church in a while. God, please help out your child. I'm pandemic to my limits and they treating me so foul. I was trying to help my people, felt like Moses for a minute, but these people call me fake and told their children not to listen. I thought we was family, I thought we was kin, deeper than our skin. I thought we was blood, covered by it for our deepest sins. I ain't been to church in quite a minute, partially because I'm nervous that these folks won't let me in. I be feeling like they hate me, and lately they twist my words up to bait me, and I try to dispel the rumors, but all that's driving me crazy. But if I'm honest, there's some pastors who passionate about my peace. I be wanting to blame the church, but some of it reside with me. I finally opened to try it, a Torah club or a church. After quarantine, I was like, man, I'm good if I never search, but I need the people like I need my senses. Hopefully we find consensus and we come to our senses. No church in a while.
That is the craze.
So unity is a 5-letter word. UNITY. You know another 5-letter word that means the same thing?
In the tribe.
1, 2, 3 plus me. Monkeys in the barrel. Don't send no more tea. Mama broke the barrel. Stomp like 4, 5 feet from the road in there. Tribe looks so OP, son, you wouldn't dare. Yeah, like the Rat Pack live when we does that. And it's tap, tap, swipe, cause the buzz back. And I'm flying, I'm a wife, that's a must have. Baby said that I'm a only type. You know we gon' start a holly smoke every single time. And if somebody try my brother, I think I might start a riot. I'm Messiah, give me peace of mind so I don't switch to violence. At the highest thing, I might be biased, you ain't gotta buy it. I decided if we build it, some we do it like the Mayans and the Giants playing I Spy, and now they wanna try it. Ain't no island, Billy stay abiding, tribe is multiplying. They been lying and we high-fiving, gang is on the rise. What's up?
I climb and I climb, but I ain't looking down. My team back on the ground. I know they'll catch me when I fall. I stumble sometimes. I've taken my L's, but I ain't by myself. I know that I hope can't
Okay, me and all my tribe, we kick it like La Liga. I'm the keeper. I just left the chapel with my mama Cedar. Real believer, like I'm Bieber. Yeah, I'm chiefin', just not chiefin' like Khalifa. I just need my RBSBECT like I'm Aretha. Speaking of the oldies, my verse is more like doo-wop. Then hustle gang and goo-wop. I'm spreading love, I'm heading for heaven. I'm like if Tupac heard the voice of the true God. Or maybe like if Lupe got sick of the Quran. We sicker than Wuhan, blood thicker than water. But blood from living water, make covenant with the Father. And in the event that daughters and sons, the Elohim, let the Spirit intervene. I know that we could get farther, harder hearing. Father, got the serum. Harder stone, turn to Yahweh fearing. With the bros, we done caught the spirit. Pathway home, all inside the lyrics.
I climb and I climb, but I ain't looking down. My team back on the ground. I know they'll catch me when I fall. I stumble sometimes. I've taken my L's, but I ain't by myself. I know that I hope they can't fall.
Yeah. Yeah. This sight is so beautiful. Picture this, waking up and you're seeing where you are. The first time that you're looking down at the stars, you in heaven and you letting it all set in.
You're in awe, this the thought that you let in. Where the pain go, where the tears at. Oh yeah, my family's here, I get those years back.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna end off today's show. My goodness sake, this is the last time in the studio for about 3 months, man. It's gonna be like crazy. I'm gonna be doing from home studio flex, man, or just any corner, man. You never know, it might get adventurous, you know. My goodness, when they get to heaven, the first thing that I'll do. Listen, man, we just love the vibe anyway. So yeah, but yeah, man, this is just Roger, man. This is Be Live show, man. We're gonna carry on doing this show over the next couple months. I'm on episode, oh my goodness, like over 260, man. Well, I can't even compare it to big man DJ Zoa because he's been smashing it. He's on some stupid number of episodes, man. You know, I think I started about the same age he started. He's a big man, man. He's a big man thing still. But absolutely, it's an honor. You know, I might have 2 million viewers. I don't really care, man. I just, you know, I'm not saying I do. It would be nice to have 2 million viewers, but I just don't, you know. But I love what the show does for me. I love what listening to gospel music does for me. And it makes me feel good. It gives me hope. And it's helped me through some of the hardest times of my life. You know, the hardest hard times of my life. You know, when you're going through your footprint experiences, you know, and, you know, this is what this music's done for me. It's carried me through. And just reminds me through the word, the lyrics, the positivity, worship vibe of this track really represents my heart, man, you know, and it touches my heart really deep down, you know. I love my singing as well as I love my rap, you know, so yeah, man, nothing but love to Crew Nation, man, for helping it work, man. I love to my crew, my team. I'm not going nowhere, guys. I'm going to be still doing the show. I just don't know what it's going to look like next week. So I don't know how it's going to look on YouTube. I'm going to try to do YouTube, man. I'm going to be like, oh. But, you know, I will make it work. You know me already. I got them lights, so I'll see what I can do anyway still, yeah. So we're going to take this from the top anyway still, yeah. We're just enjoy the vibe at the end, man. We're gonna worship, you know what I'm saying, in this tune, man. When we get to heaven, you know what I'm saying, you know, if you feel like, oh, heaven's just a made-up concept, you know, that's cool. I want to leave my made-up concept, man, and you know what, still, yeah, you know, if I get there, it might be a case of going, yo, Bedouin, me get there, you know, Bedouin, yo, still. Nothing but love, Roger Moore here, and I think Xtra because music back out with play the freshest tracks out there, Roger Moore, the French beats, I'm Infinity Engine, this is how we do it, crank it up with WAHB, Heaven's Gate.
I worship how he thought that I was worth it, I wasn't worthless. I let go of my pain, watch me elevate. Tears flowing from my eyes as I'm walking through heaven's gates, like when I get to heaven, the first thing that I'll do, yeah, is find you. I gotta find you, yeah. And when I finally find you, yeah, I'll never let you go. Never. No, it's heaven's days. No more disease and no more sickness. I'm finally free. I get to witness and close the distance between the family. I finally get to see my grandmama, and she really remembers me. And tears of joy fall from her eyes. I realize that she died a long time ago, but now she is alive in my arms. I'm alarmed at this feeling, cause I ain't felt this since my fan was on the one ceiling. Truly, heaven's better than anything I could have imagined. No more pain, no more grief, no more death and sadness. I never thought I would see it, this day had finally came. He fulfilled every promise, my God, he never changed. I can't explain this relief that came over me. He's broken every chain, yes, I'm finally free. This relief came over me. He's broken every chain, yes, I'm finally free. When I get to heaven, the first thing that I'll do, yeah, is find you. I gotta find you, yeah. And when I finally find you, yeah, I'll never let you go. Yeah, no, it's heaven's days. I'll finally fly. I got my wings. Yeah. Yeah. It's so beautiful. When I get to heaven, the that I'll do is find you. I gotta find you, yeah. And when I finally find you, yeah, I'll never let you.
Big up to Soul Food Gospel.
It's heaven's gates. When I get to heaven, first thing that I'll do, is find you. Every person that I love. Yeah. And when I finally find you, I'll never let you go again. I need to see you again. It's heaven's gates.
Yeah, this is Roger here signing out. How about the studio for a couple months, guys? Hopefully I'll come back looking flashy, but I'll be back next week. Don't worry, guys, I'll be still doing the show. How it looks in the background, I do not know. Nothing but love, people, man. God bless you all.